What is up, guys? It's CJ here, and come with me to back test an SWT model on the NASDAQ. So the date is Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. And looking at the higher time frame here, we can see that we've had a shift in structure in this break of structure right here. So if we're following this low up, we've deviated that high, so gotten a liquidity sweep at the highs and then broken back to bearish. And here we're on the 2-hour time frame, but we're going to be looking to day trade the New York session here. So coming down to the lower time frame, let's see what we have. Finding our fair value gaps first, and then other POIs that we want to find. So it looks like we have a gap right here that was inside of structure. So that's pretty valid right there. Looks like you also had structure supply with inefficiency. Let's see. Yeah, close enough. Dang. That's nice right there. I'm going to check it on the 5. Yeah, super clean. Super clean, 2 candles up, basically 2 candles up. That's a weirder candle right there, but I kind of really like it, that inefficiency being left right there. So it looks like we're coming into that. And looks like we're getting a pro-trend Wyckoff model here. So we're in an uptrend from this low, pull range low to high. Sorry, high to low. And now what do we have? We're going to have to zoom in here. Looks like we could be getting a true UTAD model. Totally. And this must be London. Yeah. So this whole range is created by London here. Perfect little minor structured UTB. And then looks like we're getting a UTAD here. So gonna check. I need this to be a bit lower. I think you can only do 1 candle. Okay, so that did close. So you're getting that 5-minute fair value gap right here. Not gonna worry about that. We should check our volume profile within the range. Okay. Trying to get acceptance back, trying to invert that 5-minute. Okay. So you do end up inverting that 5-minute there. That's pretty clean. Moving back inside value within the range. So gonna pull our POIs for New York here, as I am a New York trader. So we got this London low. If this is a Wyckoff model, this AR low. Is Asia present? Don't really have decently have Asia right here. Beautiful. So we got pretty nice draws on liquidity of session liquidity if we did want to distribute here. Not too much over there. I checked very, very briefly though. I'm pretty only worried about this range here to get the day trade. So we inverted that 5-minute. What's this RR here? I mean, that's decent. It's just got to be careful for New York here. Let's see, maybe okay. Breaking down pretty aggressively. But you did get that break of structure back to bearish within the range and all the way down to this Asia low. So that's pretty clean right there. That's pretty clean. That definitely helps the target to be that Asia low. Oh shit. Almost completed the model there. Luckily, we had an order block. If we are going to retest this, I still wouldn't mind it. I want to be careful of New York here though. Going to go on a lower time frame as we approach this this inversion POI. So that was the 5-minute. Looks like within that inversion we have this supply order block right here. It's kind of right at that EQ. Looks like it's also the value area high of the range. Is that a little SW2 or is that the start of one? Because we kind of had, like, you remember that order block here, we had demand here as well in this whole area, like this structure demand with the inefficiency, getting that bounce back up. But like, I'm really only too interested in trading New York here. So if we can keep getting a minor structured, also have some supply up here if we did want to reach for it on a wick. It's 1 minute though. If New York wanted to reach for that on a wick, I could see that. Getting that inversion there. Nothing really below. Nothing really below. I'm going to get this out of the way here. Just going to leave it like this. Actually, just going to turn this into a fair value gap. IFG though. So, not too worried about this. Market structure leg here, right? Market structure leg, which is this market structure leg. Not worried about anything down here. Double in, yeah, could already be in. Arguably, it's just pre-market. I'm not the hugest pre-market guy, just in case we want to take this high again. Being patient. It's arguably an entry though. Watching New York. It's okay. We gotta be absolutely ready here. What do we have? We got this structure supply right here, but you know, I don't know. I could see us maybe even taking that high, but I think you need to get on. I don't know actually, because now we inverted anything in this lower section as well. Candle closer below there. Yeah, it's looking pretty fortified. I would say we trade here. I need a limit though. Where's the limit? Is it like somewhere else? Market limit. Where is the limit? Okay. So you just can't limit order, or the limit order is like super far away? I don't understand. Okay. Is what it is. We're gonna have to mark it as soon as it hits that POI, because we fully confirmed this pre-market here. So looking at this like a LPSY. If this fails, I would be willing to take 2 attempts at it. Just given, especially that we got this breaker structure, and we're getting a minor structured LPSY. So for those watching that do not know Wyckoff, I guess just to kind of justify my actions here. So this area was supply. You could be having a PSY right there, preliminary supply, right? Then just building a model for you guys in terms of Wyckoff. So wherever you come from, if you're watching this video, I try to always tell the Wyckoff picture as best as I can. And sometimes that comes down to labeling the points. So basically what we have is a breaker structure back to bearish, even targeting that Asia low. We have confirmed this SW1, so a Wyckoff model 1 distribution. And now we're getting a confirmation, and I've already gotten a confirmation of an LPSY right here. Pre-market though, so I'm a little sketched out about it a little bit, but it's nothing too much you can do. You're gonna have to market sell this thing. in this fair value gap POI, but like maybe this supply, but I don't trust supply too much. As soon as we shoot, oh, chill. Okay, that's got to be a sell, right? We go stop loss above this high. Sell that. I need multiple TPs though. So that's New York candle right there. Oh damn, that's actually 28. We might be cooked here, boys. I might have pre-fired there. Might have pre-fired, but I would have been like could have been having a limit in that area. Okay, so we gotta set our TPs here before we forget. So we have 11. Let's go. Let's literally go 7 of those. 7 of those bad boys at London low. And then the rest, what do we have? 11. Making sure they're buys at that Asia low. And then we need 4 of these. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. We're either going to get stopped out and then maybe looking to re-enter, or we're going to, or this thing is going to flush because we're right in New York here. So let's go very small time frame. Oh, we can't. Lowest time frame we can go is the 1s. Yeah, see, we're going through that supply. Hopefully the candle bodies can be held by that supply, but I only need the candle bodies to be held by our SWT here. Oh my, and that's exactly trading the New York session when you're in a Wyckoff model might be one of the most satisfying things. Your heart gets racing there. You don't know if the next candle is going to shoot up or shoot down, but normally when you get this Wyckoff picture, you can trade the New York session pretty accurately. Bet you the next candle just nukes. All right. TP1 smashed there. Look at that. Look at that on New York. Like, it's so clean. It's absolutely so clean. And that was just our confirming inversion right there. So it's just super clean. Can we get that TP2 though? I'm going to go stop loss to break even here. So what did we just realize? We definitely realized something pretty decent. Oh no, it set us back in time. I think the 1 minute is already hit. Yeah, the 1 minute already hit. That's great. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, there's that 2 minute. Let's see here. Sometimes these things can absolutely nuke. Like when you have double session liquidity, oh, go for it. Okay, go for it. That'll be full TP. Oh my. Oh, and it's actually like a runner too. Oh, it looks like we're still having some contracts in. Okay, well, let's close that out. I don't know how to trade in back testing very well, to be honest with you. Super clean. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing these. Can get rid of this. What the hell is this? There we go. What the hell? Yeah, doesn't matter. I think we're gonna wrap the video there. Does this thing keep nuking? We'll keep doing these. Guys. All right, so I should have held a runner. That's actually insane. I should have held a runner. It was like one of the cleaner ranges though that I've seen. That was like super nice. Good way to show off the SW1 true UTAD variant, and then the SW2. Okay, I absolutely kind of messed this up. Even just one runner, because we did look. We did look at like to the left, and there wasn't too much. Definitely would look for something in here, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. I think this is glitched here. nothing really I can do about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. I think that'll wrap the video. Should have left a runner. I don't even like to see that because now I don't even like to see that because now I'm going to think that this is going to happen in the day to day. This has got to be, yeah, this doesn't happen every day, but it's cool to see that this was happening a year ago. You know, like I'm hearing like there's been some crazy ranges that I've seen in like 2026. And, you know, with some deliveries like this, but this has got to be one of the craziest. This is a 240 point move right off the open. And it's 20 minutes into the session. So that's pretty crazy. That's a pretty cool delivery there. Maybe we'll get a quick graphic for you guys, but basically this model right here is the SW1D true UTAD variant. Where you're getting a full-on distribution for the UTB, and then you take that high once more, getting an up thrust after distribution. That's what UTAD stands for. And then you get a SW2 to create an LPSY, retest the confirming inversion for value gap on New York, and send it down extremely aggressively here. I'm going to post about this in Solari. This one deserves to be in the backtesting dojo. This one is pretty wild. So, all right, guys, I've been CJ. This has been a SWT backtesting video on NQ, and we'll see you in the next one.